Hello, and welcome back to the Morningwood Chronicles. My name is Gerard, I'm 60 years old, and today is day 26 of a 180-day experiment to test whether artificial intelligence can help guide me back towards metabolic health. Specifically, to help me get my blood work results back into normal range. To help me persuade my doctor to reduce or eliminate medication I've been taking for 6 years to treat diabetes and hypertension. And perhaps even, with a little luck, help me regain my morning vitality, if you know what I mean. Let's get started. A month ago, when I uploaded my most recent blood work to ChatGPT, together with the previous 6 years of blood work results, artificial intelligence came back with some surprising recommendations and conclusions. ChatGPT told me that my conditions were reversible, more than likely reversible, and came out with about 10 or 12 different guidelines or recommendations, or I really treat them as rules, especially in phase 1, which is approximately 1 to 6 weeks, which I'm still in currently. And the thing that was really encouraging is that none of those rules involve counting calories or depriving myself of calories. Over the last 7 or 8 days, I've been reviewing each recommendation individually in these daily updates. And today I'd like to touch on a really important one that has been a learning curve for me and has been emotionally kind of complicated, but not quite as difficult as I had feared. And that is to listen to my hunger. ChatGPT was clear that I should listen to my hunger and not allow hunger to get ahead of me. And what I discovered is that I experience a couple different types of hunger. One is true hunger, where my body is saying, feed me now. And that feels very physical. That's like, I need to eat something now, even if it's a little bit, some nuts or some, maybe a couple bites of steak or beef jerky. And there's a second type of hunger that I've been experiencing, although it hasn't had quite as tight of a grip on me as I thought it might. And that is a more emotional and nostalgic type of hunger. For example, when I just long for a big bowl of pad thai and wolfing it down without dealing with sequencing my food and all of that. Or another one is a Jack in the Box sourdough burger. Oh my God, like that is just, I think about those things and I feel the temptation, I feel the draw, but it is counteracted by the benefits that I've already been seeing in these short few weeks that have passed since I've adopted all of the recommendations of ChatGPT. And I get back on my phone and I tell ChatGPT I'm experiencing this hunger, this craving, and it kind of talks me down and then it passes. And I'm hoping that the periods of time between those types of cravings will extend. And I'm confident actually today that they will. So that is sort of the way I've been dealing with hunger. I have to say that by following all of the recommendations and during this phase 1 reset of my metabolic system, my hunger has not been an issue. Only a couple of times have I gotten behind the ball and said, oh, I'm really hungry, I need to eat something now. and those didn't turn into breakdowns or major deviations from the program. So I feel good about my relationship with hunger today. I don't experience it. I try to stay on top of it, and I try to recognize the difference between that sort of emotional, nostalgic hunger and my true need for nutrition now. My next blood works will be coming up in the next 30 days, or I think about the next 30 days at some point. I still need to confirm the date for that. And I will reveal them right here. So we'll find out together here in the forests of Washington State whether AI is guiding me in a good direction or down a rabbit hole. But today I feel good. I'm not hungry. I had a very satisfying breakfast. Not big, but I think it's going to hold me over until lunch, no problem. And I'll talk more about what I've been eating and how I've been eating in future videos when we're done kind of wrapping up and talking about all the specific recommendations. Thanks for tuning in. I invite you to meet me here again tomorrow morning for another episode of the Morningwood Chronicles.